Early Tuesday morning, 1 degree outside weather network. This is 1 degree outside today in Noyes Notes. So look out to the next 24 hours to give you an idea of what's coming up. And by the way, they did it. Danielle and the kids got me to relax enough, no shave, and yes, dress down in vacation mode. So let's see how vacation weather is going to shape up for us and how the routine weather is going to shape up if you're not lucky enough to have the week off, right? We'll start out with Noyes Notes, which look, bottom line is that the heat is going to build today, but now we're going to throw in some wildfire smoke. It's going to come down. It was in northern New England yesterday. Folks could smell it in northern New England. Now southern New England is going to have that same thing going on, drives the air quality down. So if you have respiratory ailments, you certainly will notice that decrease in air quality today. The heat and humidity is going to stay with us tomorrow, become a little bit more favorable for isolated storms in the afternoon. And we are looking favorable for a setup for some locally flooding rain that comes into at least southern New England Thursday and a Friday with rounds of downpours and thunder. More on that in our Insights video that we posted yesterday, still atop the home screen of the app and still at 1degreeoutside.com. We'll have another one coming up for you here as we slide into the midweek and get ready for the thunderstorm action to increase. Meanwhile, again, in terms of thunderstorm chance, there really isn't anything to write home about at all over the course of the next 24 hours until maybe at this time tomorrow morning. You might find a couple of showers trying to slide in out of New York State into parts of western New England. We are more favorable for thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. A reminder, if you want to track the timing on that and when they crop up, check the radar. Our app is a great way to do it. Totally free, 5 stars, the number 1 degree outside weather on the App Store and Google Play. Predicted dew point here as we get into the day today is going to be running in the upper 60s again, still very humid stuff. Yet again, this cranks out a heat index or a feels like forecast that now will be 100 to 105. A couple of spots may go even a little bit beyond that. I think at this point in the season, we're probably all on the same page. Hydration, sunscreen, light-colored, lightweight, loose-fitting clothing, all going to be things that help you out, and avoiding overexertion because this heat stress is kind of cumulative over the course of the days. Actual high temperature today, squarely into the 90s in a lot of southern New England. Now, we really do stave off a sea breeze much of the day at the coastline. You might get a feeble sea breeze later on to try and kind of equalize things. Some fog that's been in place in spots early this morning, representative of the humidity. It'll burn off. At the south coast, the Cape, the islands, it lifts to a deck of clouds first and then breaks up and burns off after that. When you get into central New England, yeah, we're baking just like everybody else. When you get across some of the north country, it's not quite as hot today. When you get around Barton, Vermont, or Colebrook, New Hampshire, we're running in the lower 80s. It's actually pretty comfortable, particularly north of the notches for today. There could be an isolated storm for you in the afternoon. Most of us would not see it. Same thing from, let's say, about Jackman, Maine, running all the way up to Fort Kent. Definitely cooler than someplace like Bangor by the time all is said and done. The chance of a storm in the crown of Maine here later on as well. Meanwhile, overnight tonight, it's going to be a muggy night for many of us. Low temperatures running in the 70s for a lot of central and southern New England. And then beyond that, it looks like, again, we break things down with those downpours Thursday, Friday that we mentioned in Insights. If you want a kind of exclusive look into weather, our podcasts or our niche maps and forecast discussions Danielle and I do for golfers and beach and boating, check out membership.1degreeoutside.com. Over 500 of you members now. We'd love to have you on board if you're not yet. That's the way it looks for now. Look forward to seeing you again in just a little while.